In this video, we will take a deep dive into General Lee cucumbers, a F1 hybrid, originally developed for the hot southern climates, hence the name, but actually can be grown and thrives in any climate, like mine in Northwest Ohio, and is amazingly resistant to disease, handles stress well, and most importantly, prolifically delish. Let's get started. Okay, today is June 10th. Looking at the General Lee cucumber, and look at that. You see that little cucumber back there? That's the only bloom or flower that I see on this plant at the moment. But you can see we've got some other nodules that will soon be making its appearance. And this is really wanting to run. And I need to get it trained up these steps, but there's a good look at the beginning tendril. Hey guys, today is June 17th. I want to point out, can you see these big, gorgeous, open yellow blooms back here? It looks like they are wide awake. You can also see right here how this is already wanting to go up and search for something to climb on. Hey guys, today is June 22nd, and can you see how this cucumber has already been climbing up that wall and feeling to pull itself and to climb. Excellent. Hey guys, today is the 24th of June, and look at that. This is a self-pollinating variety, which really takes a lot of the problems out of not getting enough fruit. This is a great variety for beginners. Here's another one back here. And this produces mainly females. So you see all these back here? Okay, a couple down there too. Okay, and we've got some nice tendrils working. I have started them. I've got a long enough vine here to where I can start these. And then after you start them, they're going to keep finding their way up here with the tendril. They might not be in the spot that you want, so you can weave and unweave them. Can you see how these tendrils are wrapped around in almost full squares, since the railing is square? It's just mimicking what it needs. Hey guys, today is July 2nd, and look at what I found when I came out the door. Isn't that super cute? I'm gonna go around here real quick, see if I can't hunt any more up. Here's more, but not quite that big. Let's see another little cute one. Alright. That's a little tiny one. That might be the biggest for the day. Look at that huge bloom on this one back here. Hey guys, today is July 6th, and this has really grown over the last 2 days. But really, more importantly, what I came out here to get was this cucumber out here. So I'm gonna snip that off with my scissors. There. Oh yeah, let's put it next to my scissors. That's a good size right there. Now I'm gonna go in the house, I'm gonna clean that up and chill it, and I'm gonna taste test it tomorrow. All right, you guys, so after I clipped the first cucumber, I went ahead and started bringing some of the leaves that were over here that were going to encroach into the tomato. I started winding them back through the fence. And you can see, look at how many starts I have. Look at this gorgeous little curlicue on this tendril, which is, it's pretty strong. Look at how cute that is. That is strong. So I'm gonna let it go. Yep, nice and strong. Oh, there's another one. Oh, isn't that adorable? Okay, let's get on this side. Because you can see the back side of them are a little bit exposed since I moved them out of this area. And I've got another one down here. Probably be ready in a couple more days. And I've seen another one somewhere in here. Oh, it's down here. Down in the ground right there. Look at how many, oh, spider. Look how many are on here. And remember, this is self-pollinating. This is one of the easiest cucumbers, and they taste so good. But look at this. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, here's the other one. There you go. So there's about 3 of them that's almost ready. So there were about 9 or 10 just right there on the ground visible. Mainly females. They do seem to produce a lot all at one time. I do wish they would be a little bit more staggered. I think that would kind of be nice not to have to eat a million cucumbers all at once, especially when you're kind of limited on what you can do with cucumbers. At least I feel I am. That bloom is gorgeous. All right, you guys. Basically, I put some seeds in the ground, or I started them in the greenhouse. I started them from seed, basically. Watered them. They're in a pretty good well area. I gave them the sun that they needed, and this is what you get. This is pretty easy. You can do this. You can grow these. These are the General Lee. Check out my Etsy shop, T-Shirt Garden Company, featuring gardening, No Mow May, sewing, tiny house, Zen meditation designs. Link in box below. All right, guys, here is our cucumber, nice and cleaned up. The skins over here. I will say, as far as the skins go, they are a little bit bitter. However, the cucumber itself is pretty fantastic. And they give you a lot of cucumbers without any effort. They're just gonna crank them out for you. If you don't really want the cucumber skin anyway, that isn't gonna matter that that's bitter. If you're starting, you're brand new, and you just want to grow something successfully and be proud of it and just get your feet wet, this is a really good cucumber to start with, guys. Ignore these. These are the green machine zucchini that I also grew. You can watch that video as well. Right now I'm doing some cooking, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these up a little bit more, refrigerate them, and enjoy them tomorrow. Hey guys, today is the 14th of July, and look at my gorgeous little General Lee cucumbers and all of the lovely little yellow blooms around it, and more is to come. And I do have one down here that's ready to be picked. This will be the 4th one that I have harvested off of here, and I'm just gonna see if I can slip that off real quick with my finger. Ever so slight pressure, and there we go. Look at how great that looks. I've got a few more over here. Well, let's be developing. See that? This one over here. This one over here. Got another baby going. You guys, these cucumbers are so flippin' easy. I don't know how somebody could go wrong with these. Back here. Now let me come around to the other side. I've got me some eggplant over here. These are fantastic so far. Got the bees coming around, but remember, we don't need it. They're self-pollinating. Look at this cucumber lineup here. And here's more on this side. Lord, I didn't even see these. Oh my God, y'all, that is so fantastic. I can take these right now, but I can thicken them up if I want to. But I think I might want to take them, because I think I might make a delivery later. With beets and green beans to pass out. So I might just want to clean these up too. All right, so I'm going to take this one back here. A little bit spiky. Okay. And I'm just going to take my finger and I just pushed it off. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. Oop, that one was a little bit too forceful. There's an example of what not to do. Get your lazy butt in there and get your scissors out. Yeah, I probably could have waited another day for that one. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Oh, you guys, so pleasing. So, look at that little one. You guys, you cannot mess up these cucumbers. You do need to keep coming around, or I do. Need to keep coming around and getting them away from the door so I can at least get into my door. So let me take a little step back here, and you can kind of see the scale, and you can see how I flanked at the door with greenery. And now I'm going to walk over here on this side. It really hasn't fully taken over the fence yet. It has before. Maybe that's because not everything is in full bloom yet. So just a quick little scan of the other things that I have growing here. And yes, I need to mow the lawn. Look at my melons. I've hand pollinated my melons. These are little mini melons. These are the sugar cube. Look how cute they are. I've hand pollinated all of those. I think I just said that. These zinnias are looking fantastic. That's that queen lime zinnia. I've got a watermelon. Oh my God, it finally has blooms on it today. All right, I'm gonna have to get in here and root around. I've got some great green beans. Did you come out here and do some picking? Got more green beans. I'm gonna start with this little archway with the little lovebirds down here. A couple of wildflowers. I keep this for composting. Just bury in. More zinnias. Got more stuff this way. This is another different brand of mini mushmelon cantaloupe. Also, this is a different variety of it. A lot of hand pollinating going on out here. Oh my God, look at how many of these are open now. These are sugar baby watermelons. Okay, I need to come out here and look for females and get those hand pollinated myself. Peppers I've bushed out. And here's a good view of that. This is a Chinese string eggplant. This is also pretty easy to grow too. Are so good. These taste pretty fantastic. Don't like the skin. That's okay. I don't really want to eat any cucumber skin. Oh, look at this. Have I ruined this one down here? I might have. All right, you guys. That's it for the day. So proud. So pleased. Love you. Hey guys, today is July 16th. And look at all of my generally cucumbers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel them all up. I'm going to put the peels here in this kitchen scrap for my composting. I've also eaten a few here and there and pre-cleaned them, but that's what I'm going to do. This is what I have so far. I've already washed them, chilled them. Now I'm going to peel them, prep them, and put them back into the refrigerator for me to snack on. All right, here we go. So they are nice and cleaned up, and you can tell on these bigger ones that you can actually see the seeds. And if you would want to harvest the seeds, I think I would let this go a little bit longer because those do look like wimpier seeds. I cannot remember if this is heirloom. I think this is an F1, so you might as well not even do anything with the seeds anyway. Here I have them a little bit more cleaned up because we are going to eat some other things in the garden today. Hey guys, July 24th, and you can see the generally cucumber is still cranking everything out. Got one on the step, one there on the railing, one in front of us, another one. That'll be ready in a couple of days. And just more in store. Oh my God, I didn't even see that one. All right, so I've got at least 4. I'm gonna need to go grab the scissors so that I can cut. Let's look real quick here before I go in the house. Look how cute they all are. And these ones here. They just keep giving. Here goes the air conditioner. Here's the one I'm also going to grab. We've already got 2 more in the kitchen, in the fridge, that need to be cut up. So it's going to be a cucumber day today. That's all right. My bra's getting looser, so that's always great. Hey guys, so this was my harvest today, minus these 2. These are already in the fridge. So I am going to peel them, cut them up, and chill all the rest of them. And our nice little peels are going to go into my kitchen scrapped compost. This one down at the bottom is already full because I have run out of space to bury stuff. But I will combine fresh slices of cucumber with the green beans that I grew. And I'll have more tomorrow to add to this, so it seems like a full bundle. And right now I'm marinating a steak. The corn I did not grow, I bought that, didn't grow any corn this year. This zucchini I grew though, I want you guys to watch this video. This stuff is so sweet, so tender, not watery. All right, you guys, I have cleaned these up. And I have put them in my little kitchen scrap area. This is very watery, so this will go moldy pretty quickly for you in there. And this is the rest already made. So let's look at this. I did a little taste test. So let's talk about this one right here. This obviously was the largest. It measured out at 9.5 inches. It was very seedy, very watery, not crisp, and this bite wasn't bitter, but this bite was. And I didn't get any of the skin on it. It was getting to be too big. That's all that was. All right, the next size, this measured out to be 8.5 inches. It didn't have a bitter taste. This was the first bite that I tried. Of course, no one really likes the tips that well. In this case, that's what she said. It was kind of crisp. It was still enjoyable. The next one, 6.5 inches. And here's the tip to that. Okay, so this one was very good, very crisp. I had already chilled it. There was no bitterness in it at all. The next one was 5.5 inches. And this is the one that I tried. It doesn't quite taste like a done cucumber at this moment. Especially that first tiny little bite that I had. Perhaps this is pickle worthy. I don't do pickles, so not quite sure. You guys have to determine that for yourself. To me, the winner was this one right here. This one tastes the best. This was a crisp, non-bitter, excellent tasting cucumber size, and this was the 6.5 inches. Now, I also tried, and this is out of this bucket over here. I wanted to try some of this with a little bit of the skin on and see if it was bitter, because remember, the skin is bitter. And I'm not trying the skin in these, okay? That didn't factor into the bitter. But if you get a little bit of this in here, you don't really taste the bitterness of that skin. All right, you guys, everything is cleaned up. Really, the point of this, I want you to hear this crunch. It's so good and crispy, you guys. I'm gonna eat it. July 27th. And can you see how I keep vining, twisting, and weaving these in and out of the spindles? This just keeps on coming. I just gave away 2 of them to a friend. But look at all of that. I mean, that's what, at least 10 right there. Here, slenderizing out at the bottom. Oh, because it was stuck underneath here. Oh, Lord. All right, let's look around here. There's another one down here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Got them trailing up here, trailing down here. They're just everywhere, you guys. These are so plentiful. I don't think you can screw them up. I don't think you can really go wrong. July 27th, they're still going strong. Okay, so now we're going to read what Pine Tree has to say about this. So it's an F1 hybrid, 66 days, germinates in 6 to 10 days, vigorous, long-vined slicing. Okay, there's the answer to that. It's a slicing cucumber that does well in all zones. The fruit are long and fairly narrow with white spines and an attractive mid-green color. The flavor of this, I can never say this word, gynoecious, primarily female flower variety, is terrific and yields are high. We get many compliments on this variety. Resistant to cucumber mosaic virus, downy, and powdery mildew. So I got 20 seeds. They were $2.50. And I got them from Pine Tree. Here's their packet. All right, and it does tell you that you need to plant them 1/2 inch deep when soil temp is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, spacing them 18 to 36 inches apart. And here are the actual seeds. So I think this is either my second, possibly third year that I've grown these. I've got 9 left, so I personally feel like I have enough for 2 more years. And that is not a bad price at all to get all of those cucumbers for 4 years. I personally really like Pine Tree. I think their prices are good. I've tried some other things, and here they are, what I could totally recommend to you. I've gotten other things. Some I wouldn't recommend. These I would. This is absolutely my favorite lettuce variety. Very easy to grow. I'll have a video on this along with the all year round lettuce. This pine tree lettuce is a loose leaf. It's very delicate. It has a completely different kind of swag to it. I will also have a video on that as well. And Jimmy Nardello's. I'll be doing a video on that next growing season. So if I have not convinced you, if you haven't tried pine tree before to look at them, here are a few other places that you can pick these seeds up at. Johnny's, Totally Tomatoes, Seeds and Such. Also, Walmart.com sells them. Now, I feel like that's really the only normal green tomato or cucumber that I really need to grow. This one, however, has piqued my interest. Has anyone out there grown this variety? I'm totally gonna get this wrong pronouncing it, so I'm just gonna let you look at that. It does say that its fat, large fruits can reach several pounds in size. Interesting. The ripe fruit is a unique rusty red color and is good eaten cooked or raw. I've never cooked cucumber before, ever. So I'm very interested in this. If anyone has ever tried this, and I mean grown this and tasted this, if they could give me a comment as to what they think, I would be very appreciative of that. All right, quickly, let's talk about watering. It is critical to water this variety when fruiting, but it seems to constantly be fruiting. Deep watering once a week, they like that. More when super hot, and with some regions, you're just gonna be watering more. And you can see how much fruit is on that vine, how much water that's gonna require. All right, now soil. I used no fertilizer. It does like compost or aged manure. I am constantly composting, cold composting my kitchen scraps in place. And I will have a full video on how I do that as well. All right, now let's talk about vertical. Did you see we got the maximum amount of cucumbers possible for such a minimal amount of space used? I also found it very odd that this is named General Lee, but the variety is mainly 85% female. That's why we had so many of them, and we did not need to pollinate anything. Okay, 31st. See these two right here cranked out? Still looking at the General Lee. Groundhogs came over here and ate the tips off. So I have had to put black pepper on all of the leaves. They seem to miss that one. A lot of them are kind of strung up here, so I'm waiting for them to develop. See all that? Look at that. Excellent. Still going strong. Hey guys, it's August 1st. I'm in the kitchen here and I've got 6 more that are in the house. Let's go outside and see how many are on the vine today. All right, now we're outside looking at these cucumbers. And there we go. Here's one, there's another on the other side. So they're back to back. Okay. Oh, no, there's another one back here. But look at how they're just lined up. And you look at this shot down here. Look at all of those just bundled together. And then there's more over here. And more coming up this vine. And I keep moving and training this vine. This one's still fine. I can still train this one. It still has growth on it. Another one here. You guys, I have so many cucumbers. I gotta be honest with you, I'm sick of them. I've kind of had enough. Oh look, here's two together here. And there's two back to back here. There's, oh my God. There is a lot down here. Oh, here's another one. You guys, these just take, I'm telling you. This is on one plant. This is the original that I started in the spring. And look, it's not really, there's one down here. So, these are not really a lot of plants. It's more than one plant, I can tell you that. They keep on giving and giving and giving. This was a fantastic choice, honest to God. They taste wonderful, they're easy, they're self-pollinating, and I know I've already said that before, but the fact that this variety cranks them out for this long, as easy as it does, and you're not really doing much work. This is a super choice for beginner or experienced gardeners, but particularly beginners, because you need some successes at the beginning, and this is going to be an awesome little success for you. But when I grew these the last time, they were just as much of a success. August 6th, and you can see we're starting to get some growth on these cucumbers at the top of my handrail. Some more growth here. You guys, I am so sick of cucumbers. I mean, it's good to be sick of cucumbers, I suppose, but I am now going to start freezing them up. So we'll watch that little clip and a minute of that. This is actually a pretty big flower for cucumbers. Normally they're about this small. That's why I'm okay with putting the cucumbers right here by my, I always use the side door, but my doorway, because I don't feel like I am fighting bees. Because normally these flowers are pretty small. Okay, here is our cucumber, frozen, chunked. On the big ones, you want to take the ends off if they're a little bit more bitter, but you really don't need to seed it, because really you can only, well, I only use this as a NutriBullet shake, as just a cucumber. Sometimes I'll add it into fruits because I need a little bit of a filler. You could add this directly into water for cucumber water, or you could also put these on the bags under your eyes. So, parchment paper, cookie sheet, Ziploc bag, labeled. Just keep going until you have them filled if you want, or whatever excess you have. December, and I am pulling out my frozen cubes. I also got some frozen spinach and some fresh blueberries, and I'm going to whip up a tasty, keto-friendly smoothie. Guys, it's August 8th, and here are more and more and more cucumbers. Oh my God, it's like they never stop. They never stop producing. And look at these up here. I'm gonna have some, oh, I didn't even see this one till now. I feel one at my foot that I'm standing on. Yeah, here's one down here. Oh my God, you guys. Power packed cucumber. August 11th, and look at how these are growing for us. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this the last harvest video. That does not mean by any means that this is gonna be the last harvest. because they have got so much more to give. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one for us, or cut this one for us. Oh, can't see past that, can you? Got a lot of leaves on this. There we go. There's an additional one. We've got more down here. But you guys, this just, since they keep giving and giving, I'm having harvest video after harvest video. And here's another one. And more to come. But I've already picked these ones for the day. You guys, I hope, now understand. And believe, more importantly, believe me. Understand sounds like I'm questioning your intelligence, but I'm not. I'm saying this right here is a successful variety. August 23rd, I came out to cut a few more cucumbers. And you can see that she's dying off. But look at this, I got one here, got a big one over here. I've got another one right here. Got one on the ground. She's still cranking them out. Hey guys, it is September 3rd and this thing is done. There is about 3 cucumbers on here. Oh, sorry, 4. And I'm gonna pick those and we are gonna call it good. You guys, this did so absolutely tremendously well for us. Sick of cucumbers, yes, yes, yes. And probably the rest of the people on my cucumber route are as well. That sounds a little bit like David Lee Roth, Ice Cream Man. That's not what I mean at all. But I want to thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to get this cleaned up. It's so bittersweet when it gets to be September because you are so into the gardening and then it just winds down and now you have to start preparing for winter. Alright, I picked everything over there, but can you see how oblong these 3 are and how they're starting to curl? This one obviously has the most pronounced curl on it, but you can see how it's very thin and then it's quite thick and chunky here. That is another sign that it's tired. It's ready to be done itself. I only had 2 pretty normal looking cucumbers there at the end. And I've got 2 more on here and I'm just gonna see before I rip them down. But you can see right here, this one's wanting to curl as well. And the other one that's in here somewhere wants to do the same. Thank you so much for watching, and I invite you again to subscribe, as I have been gardening for over 40 years and have a lot to teach, show, grow, review, experiment with, and my favorite, a specific variety everything deep dive. So let's try new things together, mix it up, and have a glorious day.